Imagine walking into your living room on a chilly December evening, soft lights glowing, the scent of pine and cinnamon filling the air, and a Christmas tree styled so beautifully it feels like stepping into the pages of a winter storybook. Today, we're diving into 2025's most elegant Christmas decor trend, a modern vintage farmhouse tree dressed in sage green, copper, and antique gold. This isn't just a tree, it's a moment, a feeling, a memory waiting to be made. Sage green has quietly become the new darling of farmhouse Christmas decorating. Soft, calming, timeless, this shade brings the stillness of winter mornings into your home. Unlike traditional greens, sage feels vintage yet modern, working beautifully with aged metals and wood textures. It's a tone that instantly softens your space and transports you to a simpler, more meaningful holiday season. If there was ever a year copper made its grand comeback, it's this one. Copper decor adds a warm, hearth-like glow that older viewers love because it reminds them of classic Christmases, yet still feels stylish today. Mixing copper ornaments with sage ribbons creates a quiet luxury effect, subtle, warm, and sophisticated without being flashy. Antique gold isn't loud or brassy, it's gentle, brushed, and full of nostalgia. It ties the entire color palette together, adding a timeless shimmer that mimics candlelight. Think of old picture frames, gilded mirrors, and delicate gold leafing on vintage ornaments. When paired with copper, it creates depth. When paired with sage, it creates elegance. A trend growing among decorators over 45 is the use of natural imperfect trees. Think slightly sparse branches, softer silhouettes, and shapes reminiscent of trees from childhood holidays. Whether real or faux, look for a tree that shows a bit of branch, because this season, your tree is meant to look lived in, loved, and deeply personal. Before a single ornament touches your tree, invest time in lighting. The 2025 trend leans into soft, warm white lights layered in two styles: radial lights tucked deep into branches for depth, and airy fairy lights draped gently across the surface. The goal? Create a gentle candlelit shimmer inspired by farmhouse hearths and vintage holiday evenings. This year's farmhouse trees are ribbon forward. Start with wide, sage green linen or velvet ribbon flowing in loose vertical cascades. Add a second ribbon in antique gold or copper mesh for a layered, textured look. For a farmhouse finish, let some ends curl naturally, reminding viewers of vintage gift wrapping and classic winter markets. Instead of spacing ornaments evenly, 2025 farmhouse styling encourages ornament clusters. Place sets of 2 or 3 ornaments together, one sage, one copper, one antique gold, to create intentional pockets of color. This technique adds dimension and looks professionally styled. A tip: mix finishes, matte, glossy, brushed metal, for contrast and richness. The modern vintage farmhouse look thrives on natural elements. Add wooden bead garlands, dried orange slices, twine ornaments, or small faux greenery picks in eucalyptus or cedar. These pieces soften the metallic palette and bring back the charm of handmade Christmas traditions, a perfect nostalgia cue for viewers 45 plus. Copper sleigh bells, large or small, are trending as tree accents and stocking decor. Hang them in sets of 3 for a soft chiming effect when the tree is brushed. They bring movement, sound, and a touch of vintage whimsy that feels straight out of a countryside Christmas tale. Tiny antique-style gold frames are a hidden gem. Fill them with vintage postcards, handwritten notes, or black and white family photos. This creates a highly emotional moment for your audience, because Christmas, especially for women 45 plus, is about memory, family, and legacy. Velvet bows are everywhere this year, but sage velvet bows on a farmhouse tree? Pure magic. Add them to the ends of branches or tie them around clusters of ornaments. Velvet instantly elevates your tree from casual to elegant, while maintaining that warm, understated farmhouse charm. Share or invite a story. This copper ornament came from a holiday market on the coldest Christmas Eve. Vintage farmhouse decorating is as much about storytelling as styling. When viewers feel connected emotionally, they stay longer, and they begin to imagine their own memories hanging delicately on every branch. Inherited ornaments, old bells, or even a grandmother's brooch can be added to the tree. This trend reconnects families and adds sentimental depth, something highly resonant with a mature audience. Encourage viewers to display their heirlooms proudly, because they're not just decorations, they're chapters of a life well lived. Tree collars in warm metals, especially brushed copper, are trending this year. They elevate the look, keep things clean, and pair beautifully with the sage and gold palette. But for a more vintage farmhouse feel, a chunky knit or linen tree skirt adds softness and warmth. Encourage viewers to choose based on the mood they want, polished or cozy. Don't forget the space around the tree. Style vintage crates, wicker baskets, or sage-wrapped gift boxes in varied sizes. Add a soft throw, perhaps in cream cable knit, to reinforce the cozy farmhouse feel. This area becomes a photo-ready scene that pulls the whole room together. Tie the palette into your mantle, windows, staircase, or coffee table. Use sage garlands, copper candle holders, and antique gold frames. A cohesive palette from tree to room increases visual harmony, making the entire space feel decorated with intention and elevated taste. Holiday decorating is more than design, it's emotional storytelling. Women over 45 understand the power of tradition and ambience. Remind viewers that their tree doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to feel like home. Encourage them to decorate at their own pace, with meaning and joy behind every choice. Introduce a small, meaningful tradition, add one sage, copper, or gold ornament each year, something that represents this moment in your life. This encourages viewers to create an evolving tree with personal history, deepening their emotional connection to their decor and your content. Picture your tree glowing softly in the quiet of a winter night. Copper bells glinting like tiny embers, sage ribbons flowing like gentle whispers, antique gold catching the light like memories sparkling in the dark. This is more than decor, it's a celebration of where you've been and where you're going. May your home feel warm, your tree feel meaningful, and your Christmas glow with the magic of beauty, simplicity, and timeless farmhouse charm.